tuned in to A Different Spirit, the show that's designed to encourage you to live your best life as a single. Join your host, Afi Pittman, for conversations that will provide you with the practical insights you need to live in victory and to live in a different spirit. Welcome to another episode of A Different Spirit, the show for today's singles and people who want more out of life. So today we're going to be talking about how to have a fit body, a healthy mind, and the right spirit. So today our guest is Edisha Brown, and I'm so excited to have you because I know that working out and taking care of yourself is really important, but unfortunately a lot of people just don't make it a part of their daily routine. So first let's talk a little bit more about you and the life experiences and professional experiences that you've had and how that led to what you do today.
Well, a big major part of my life experience with fitness and why I chose to work out is because of my mom. Actually, you know, when I was younger, she would always say, you know, Edisha, you better eat right and exercise. You don't want to grow up and be fat like me. And when I was younger, as a child, I was just say, oh, mom, don't, because she used to be athletic, and then had to battle with some things that changed her lifestyle. And so I didn't know that was going to mark for me pretty much my whole career and my viewpoint on life and helping people. And so I realized that a lot of the way you see yourself on the outside is going to determine how you feel on the inside. And that's why I chose to go ahead and take up fitness. I started working out. I took weight training as an elective when I was in high school.
Gotcha.
I was a scholarship track and field athlete after that, and I ended up getting my Bachelor's of Science in Exercise Science and Wellness as my major. So
that's good. So you had somebody to encourage you early, so you developed good habits early, and then it went on later in life. So that's good. A lot of people don't. So why would you say that we need to work out?
I would say we definitely need to work out for our well-being. That would be first and foremost. The obesity rate is, I think it's the highest it's ever been, especially childhood obesity. So starting at an early age, like you just pointed out, is really ideal. I have this thing where working out should become like brushing your teeth. Every day when you get up, you're going to brush your teeth. And if we view working out like that as a necessity as opposed to something we do for leisure, then it could definitely help us to have a better outlook on our lives and our health and fitness.
Okay, so then what would you say is the best time to work out, and how often should we work out throughout the week?
I get this question a lot, and it is a very important question because at certain times of the day we're more stressed out. So that means that our hormones are going to be, raging a little bit, and that can definitely affect us. It can cause us to crave foods, mostly sugar, salts, foods. It can cause our mood to change as well. So typically, what I've learned, especially from my experience with working with registered dietitians, is that the best time for people to work out is at a lower stress level of the day. Because when you do work out, typically you're going to be working out at a higher intensity. Most people want to get in, like you said, a lot of people don't work out as much because mainly the time factor. So you want to work out at a time that's you're less stressed if possible. If you happen to have to work out at a time of day where it's high stress, like say you're kind of stressed out, say it's like maybe before work or something. It's better to kind of do more, what I found experience-wise, it's better to do more exercises that are going to be a little bit slower in pace, allow you to breathe a little bit more, get more oxygen to your muscles so you're able to burn fat, as opposed to be kind of bouncy up and down and putting a lot more stress on the body while you're already emotionally stressed, maybe because you have to go to work and so forth.
Okay. So then would you say it just depends kind of on what time of day? It's not necessarily morning, afternoon, or night. It's just kind of what works for you.
Yeah,
okay, gotcha.
It's what works for the individual.
Okay. And so what types of, you kind of mentioned it a little bit, but like are there names to the different types of workouts that, maybe people can look it up and then they can try it at home that, are kind of more better for certain types of day?
Oh, okay. Well, if you know that you have the only window of time that you have to work out is when you're going to be a higher stress level, Then you could do something like a fitness yoga class. You can do a Pilates reformer class. You can also do more body weight exercises. And then if you because those are exercises or types of classes that won't have your heart rate be up too high, but again, you'll get more oxygen to your muscles, so you're able to burn fat. If you know that you're going to be able to work out at a time where you're more mellow and it's a calm time for you during the day, then feel free to take a Zumba class. Feel free to do some weight training, go for a run, etc. to help you to get to your goals.
Okay, so then would you say that spirituality can be tied to working out? And if so, how do you incorporate that into it?
Okay, well, I definitely think, spirituality can be incorporated into, your fitness. As everyone, if you are spiritual, whoever or whatever you believe in, it's definitely for your well-being. From what I learned, everything that we are gaining from spirituality is to help to benefit us as individuals. So if you want it to benefit yourself, you definitely want to look at your health as a strong aspect, because if we're being taught to benefit ourselves, then how can we if we're not going to be here that long because of issues
exactly.
with obesity and so forth. So and the way I incorporate it is that I try to definitely meditate, especially when I'm doing stuff like yoga. I really like hot yoga. That you can definitely meditate during that, because you're trying to keep your mind off of the heat.
Right.
But you can do it to your leisure or to your convenience.
And those are some great tips, Edisha. So we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And we're going to keep talking about how to have a fit body, healthy mind, and the right spirit.
My name is Yancey Jones, and I'm going to give you 3 ab exercises with tips on how to firm and tone them. Here, these are leg raises on the pull-up bar. These help the lower part of your abs and develop that V shape that we all want. So you're here. Legs come up, slow, not fast, slow. Same way. I use a lot of weight when I do this, just to develop the muscles in my ass. For those who just starting off, you don't have to go heavy. This is a slow exercise as well. So you're here. I'm going to put it on a lot. So you're here, angle your body off. Your elbows should touch your knee. So you're here. Just like this. The regular punch is good as well to help you down, but you have to do them slow. And you have to do them proper way to develop. You don't go off fast or you're just going. So, the next thing I'll do is I'll do this. I'm going to do them up here. But if you don't have this, I'll show you another way to do them as well. The way I do my obliques, I go up here again, I lock my arms. Watching this segment, I hope you guys take my advice. Work your abs, stay fit, stay healthy, and thank you. Así de sencillo, ellos es un test, porque tú eres un hijo, piensa que lo quieres.
que no confío para olvidar que yo no fui, pero mira que bien me supiste engañar. Te digo mi cariño, lo supiste apreciar. Yo te solté porque te un piso, te saqué lo que, así de sencillo. Que yo te solté, te saqué lo que. Dile chino, una mujer de caché, esa que se respeta, no cae en la calle, que el color ni que se sola siempre se riña. No me dijo todo, pero lo que más, digo que le conforma. Arriba loco. Para ti, para comprarte ropa, una casa y un jean. Y sin embargo tú, pasando por el barrio, te vas a paso el brazo pegándome los cigarros. Solo brillo, loco vieja, brillo, eres mala, brillo, caballera, brillo, rompecama, brillo, corpo, brillo, abusadora, brillo, super, mareadora. Corre, corre, no, aquí te boté, corre, corre, chico, vamos a abajo, de la jugadora, vamos a irte boté, corre, corre, te boté, corre. Descarada, egoísta, repugnante, qué falta de respeto.
Walking around with hair dyed, fried, and laid to the side. Black women's hair is severely damaged. Welcome everybody, I'm Mr. Greg with another segment of Ask Mr. Greg. Today's topic is, how can I get my hair to grow? Well, first of all, you can start with just simply trimming your hair every 6 to 8 weeks. And here's 4 more tips for you. Number 1, you've heard this, you are what you eat. What you eat while trying to grow your hair has a lot to do with the speed of your hair growth. So you want to eat healthy while you're trying to grow your hair. Number 2, use essential oils. Rubbing natural oils into your hair helps to stimulate hair growth and make the hair grow even faster. Number 3, take some time every time you shower and massage the scalp. For at least 30 seconds or 60 seconds, just gently massage the scalp, and that helps to stimulate hair growth. Number 4, get some hair products with natural herbs and vitamins. Shampoos, conditioners, sprays, and hair oils. Find some that are packed with natural herbs and vitamins and use them daily. This can help speed up your hair growth. Well, thanks for tuning in. That's another segment of Ask Mr. Greg. Send me an email at mrgreg@newgrowhair.com. That's Mr. Greg, MRGREG, at newgrowhair.com. NUGROHAIR.com. Thanks for tuning in.
My name is Yancey Jones, and I'm going to give you 3 ab exercises with tips on how to firm and tone them. Here, these are leg raises on the pull-up bar. These help the lower part of your abs and develop that V shape that we all want. So you're here, legs come up, slow, not fast, slow. Same way. I use a lot of weight when I do this. Just to develop the muscles in my ass. For those who just starting off, you don't have to go heavy. This is a slow exercise as well. So you're here. I'm going to put on a lot. So, you're here, angle your body off. Your elbows should touch your knee. So you're here, just like this. The regular punch is good as well to help you down, but you have to do them slow. And you have to do them proper way to develop. You don't go all fast. Where you're just going. So, the next thing I'll do is I'll do this. I'm going to do them up here, but if you don't have this, I'll show you another way to do them as well. The way I do my obliques, I go up here again, I lock my arms. Segment. I hope you guys take my advice, work your abs, stay fit, stay healthy, and thank you.
Welcome back to A Different Spirit. I'm Afi Pittman, and this is Edisha Brown, and we're talking about how to have a fit body, a healthy mind, and the right spirit. So Edisha, it's really easy to talk about, how to be fit, and when people talk about it, they're like, well, I want to do it, but they don't do it. So what would you say are 2 to 3 things that people can do now, like right now, 2 to 3 easy things that they can do to actually eat better, exercise more and enjoy it and really do the things that they need to do long term to be fit?
Okay. One thing that I would say I've had a lot of success with helping clients with and getting started is to increase your water intake. Water is very important, and it actually helps to flush out toxins in our system as well as body fat. So increasing the water intake, I try to drink at least a gallon of water a day. But if you could drink, maybe 8, glasses a day or something to that sort, that would be ideal. But again, drinking more water does help you to flush the fat as well as get rid of more toxins that can sometimes accumulate in the body because of things in the atmosphere and so forth.
Okay.
The second thing I would say would be to definitely make sure that you're getting enough nutrients in your day-to-day routine for eating. It's very important, very essential. Green leafy vegetables are very important because they give us some of our antioxidants, and they also help us to do things like, for instance, I'll give you an example. Asparagus helps us to reduce the water weight that we hold in our body. A lot of people tell me, "Oh, I'm so bloated. I feel so bloated. I woke up and I couldn't wear this because I was bloated." And that's one vegetable that actually I found to help decrease the bloating and get rid of some of the water weight. And in addition, it does help you, with your skin. It does help you with your regularity as far as bowel movements as well. And that's very important because you definitely don't want to be, stocked up or having that weighted feeling. And that's another thing I hear too. So that's one more thing. And a third thing would be to make sure that, if you are wanting to go ahead and get started with something, everyone can probably, from what I found, a lot of people can usually walk, whether it be around the neighborhood, whether it be in your treadmill in the basement, or whether it be at the gym. Walking is ideal. I would recommend at least 3 times a week for an hour, at the minimum if you want to go ahead and get started. And the reason why I say walking is because everyone is probably at different levels, but walking is one sure thing that's going to help you to be able to get oxygen to your muscles efficiently, which when you get oxygen to your muscles efficiently and they're working for you, that's when you're going to be able to burn the most fat.
Okay, and those are really great tips. I know for me, I work at a desk a lot of times, so I'll take short walks throughout the day to break up the monotony, and then it kind of makes me want more. So yeah, those are really great tips. Yeah. So to the listeners, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you tune in for the next episode so that you can have more strategies on how to live life in a different spirit.